What's going on, everybody? Plymouth Jones here from ScrewUp TV, and here's another edition of the Woos and the Whats. That's right, guys. That's right, guys. We are back for another recap, and today we are recapping AEW Dynamite. All right. Guys. The Wednesday Night Wars are upon us. They are upon us, and we are on week 4. Scoreboard is 2-2. 2-2 on the AEW scoreboard. Will Dynamite pull ahead, or will NXT take the lead this week? We will see. Okay. All right. So, I will say the match started off a little weird. What? The night started weird. Just kind of did the intro, and then all the entrances that already happened, and then all of a sudden, Private Party and the Lucha Brothers were just in the ring. What? It's a little weird. Not used to that. Not a big fan of that. But I was a big fan of this match, though. Private Party versus Lucha Brothers, guys. I think the Lucha Brothers are my favorite tag team in wrestling right now. Huge fan of the Lucha Brothers. Dope-ass match. Good stuff. A lot of back and forth. Not quite as good as the Private Party's match against the Young Bucks, but that is okay. You can't hold these guys to that kind of standard every time, although I kind of did, but I should not have, apparently. But no. Good stuff there. Love a lot of back and forth. I just love Ray Phoenix and what's the name? Pentagon. Those guys are just. I love the fact that when they hit their finisher, one of them immediately runs and jumps off and knocks out the other members, so you can't break up the tag. It's just so smart. Just smart. Why doesn't more tag teams do this? Give it a big old woo! Luchas win the match. Next thing we have SCU versus Dark Order. What? This was okay. It was an okay match. Dark Order, they haven't been on TV much. You know, they got a bye week, which probably hurt them more for new fans like me, because I don't know who they are. I only get their gimmick. But luckily they didn't win the match. SCU won the match. I'm not really sold on SCU either. It wasn't really the most interesting part of this match is when Chris Jericho and the Inner Circle came out and went to the crowd, and they showed up really completely distracted from the match. Felt bad for the guys in the ring. Didn't nobody was watching them. Everybody in the ring was turning to see where Chris Jericho was, obviously, because Chris Jericho in the Inner Circle. SCU ends up winning. Who cares? Now the Chris Jericho and the Inner Circle are in like the VIP box watching, because they bought tickets. That's important. Chris Jericho bought tickets. Next up, we get Joey Janela versus Kenny Omega. Give it a woo! Nice little match. I think more people were a bit higher on this match than I was. It was an okay match. Kenny Omega, I heard a lot of great things about him. I like seeing him. I like seeing him because I hear he's the greatest in the world. And because I hear that, I think I held him to an unfair standard. But he did a really good match. He'd been losing, I guess, prior to AEW going to TV. He picked up a nice win here. Wins and losses count now, so there we go. Omega wins. Nice little match. This match actually happened last week in the dark match. And I feel like, although I didn't watch it, the response I'm getting is that one was probably better than this one, which I knew. I feel like this was only done because that match did so well last time. Who knows? All in all, give it a woo. Then Cody comes out, and I love Cody's entrance. Give his entrance alone a woo! It's just epic. It's epic. I love him. It's great. He comes out there, starts cutting a promo, and then the Inner Circle, they are blowing air horns throughout the whole Cody speech. He's like, guys, can you please go? No, go ahead, go. And they're booing him and they're throwing popcorn. I love it. This is pretty funny. This is hilarious. In fact, Cody's like, hey, Jericho, this isn't like that other promotion we were at where there's an invisible wall keeping me from there. Me and you are keeping me from going up there and kicking your ass. In fact, that's what I'll do. And Jericho's like, do it if you want to. Do it, you'll get your ass kicked. There's 4 of us, and there's 1 of you. And Cody's like, oh, yeah? Then Dustin Rhodes comes out. That's right, his brother. Goldust. He's not Goldust. He's now Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes comes out there and he's like, yeah, I'm here for backup. And Jericho's like, oh, yeah, you got your big brother to help you, Cody. You got your big brother to help you, Cody. Well, guess what? You can't get, it's still 4-2. What are you going to do? then Hulk Hogan came out. No, Hulk Hogan didn't come out there. Then MJF came out there all smug, and Chris Jericho's like, you think I'm gonna be? You think I should be scared? You think I should be scared of a guy in a scarf? You can't be tough wearing a scarf. Which is hilarious because obviously 5 years ago Chris Jericho was wearing scarves all the time, so he's making fun of himself. Good stuff here, and then he's like, "Oh, it's still 4-3. It's still 4-3. We'll still win." And then D fucking P comes out there. It's me. It's DDP. Yes. Huge fan of this. Didn't even know he was signed. Guess he is. Awesome. They come out there, and then they go out there. They all four of them march up to there, and they beat the crap out of the bad guys. It was awesome. They fight in stands. They fight out there in the lobby where the hot dogs and stuff are, and they're fighting, and finally security comes breaking up, and the funny part is Chris Jericho is just happy. He goes, "I got a ticket! I bought a ticket! I got a ticket!" He's crying because he bought a ticket, and it's a paying customer, and he shouldn't be getting beaten. It was awesome. I loved it. Great heel stuff. I love the hell out of this. God, Chris Jericho, you're awesome. You're awesome. Give that whole segment a big ol' woo! All right. Next up, Young Bucks versus the Best Friends. Give it a woo! Good match. Orange Cassidy was here. I like Orange Cassidy. I'm new to the gimmick, so I haven't soured on him. If anybody has, he does the whole hands in his pockets, not really trying anything. There's one time a few weeks ago where so Orange Cassidy's thing, he's too cool to do anything. He's too cool to literally give any effort. So the other like 2 weeks ago, they saw him in the audience and he was giving the camera a thumbs up, but it was the most least effort thumbs up I've ever seen in my life. It was like, what is that? I love it. Good stuff here. He gives, I guess these are supposed to be super kicks. They're hilarious. Young Bucks give him real super kicks, knock him out, then the match starts. Good little match, a lot of back and forth here. I like the Young Bucks. I like the Young Bucks. They're probably one of the best tag teams in the world right now, but you guys don't need me to tell. Good match, back and forth here. All in all, go ahead and give it a woo. Enjoyed it. Good stuff here. Good stuff. Next up, we have Jamie Hayter versus Britt Baker, DDT, the dentist person. Good stuff here. Back and forth. It was okay. Not something I'm gonna remember tomorrow or barely remember today. It was okay. Britt Baker gets the win here via submission with her little mouth move. What? I'm sorry, guys. I just not. The women, WWE have AEW's number on the women on talent, just by far. Just not interested in a lot of stuff that they have going on here right now. Interesting. Even weirder is after the match, Jamie Hayter was like, and I'm not talking to you. Jamie Hayter was in the back, being interviewed, and then Brandy Rhodes attacked her for no reason. Just points at the end. It was weird. What? It's a little weird. Not a fan. Next up, we have Jon Moxley versus Pac. Woo! Guys, I love this match. Now, the ending, I know is going to be divisive. I was a fan of it because it's something new. AEW has this whole time limit thing, where there's a time limit for their matches. So they don't finish the match in time, it's a draw. What a concept. It happens in a lot of other sports, all right? So this match is awesome. As soon as Jon Moxley comes out, the Pac attacks him immediately before he even gets down the entranceway and beats the crap out of him, goes for a pin, doesn't make it. Just a brutal attack throughout the whole thing. I mean, guys, it was a hard-hitting match. Both of these superstars really giving it. They're all a lot of hard-hitting, a lot of intensity, I would say, would be the key word of the match. Intensity, brutal. But at the end, it ended up in a draw. Moxley was mad, Pac was mad. Moxley almost had it. In fact, he hit the Dirty Deeds with 10 seconds to spare. There were 1, 2, kick out, and then 4, 3, 2, 1, and draw. Really good stuff here. Moxley was not well pleased. In kayfabe, could you blame him if you came from from a federation that had years and years of no time limits, and then you get to this awesome match, and you think you're about to win the match, and it's about to be a great match on your career, and then you lose only because of time. If you had even one more minute, maybe you could have won, but now you didn't because it was a draw. I enjoyed it. Give it a big old woo! Yeah. All in all, AEW this week, Dynamite gets a big old woo! As I said, guys, Wednesday nights is now just becoming the best nights of wrestling ever. Now, the question is, who won, AEW Dynamite or NXT? This week, I'm going to have to go NXT. NXT won the night. That's right. Pam just better all around. I think this was probably NXT's best show since they've opened up. I loved every bit of it, and I can't wait for next week. AEW still going strong, but yeah, I mean, to have the advantage of a full arena and still having NXT beat you guys says a lot about the product. Really good stuff, guys. 3-2 in the war. 3 NXT, 2 AEW. That's all I have for you guys today, guys. What do you guys think about AEW? Did you think it beat NXT, or do you guys hate NXT? Do you just love Dynamite? Where is Luchasaurus? Where is Jungle Boy? So many questions and more, guys. Write it down in the comments. Make sure that you guys click the bell for notifications. Subscribe to the channel, guys. And until next time, I am Plymouth Jones, and I am out of here. Hey guys, Plymouth Jones here. Thanks for watching our stuff. Thanks for watching our channel. Make sure you follow us on all of our social medias at ScrewUp TV. Make sure you follow our YouTube channel and you click the notification bell. Make sure you click that so you get notified whenever we drop a new web series or sketch or anything, really anything. And make sure you follow us on Patreon. Patreon.com/ScrewUp TV, where you can help support us and make us grow. Screw up.